Guys, welcome to Online Money Minds. I am Amos. Today I'm going to be making an income generating video on crypto, which I'm going to be sharing right here, and I'm going to be guiding you step by step on how it works and how you too can become a member. This is actually a platform, a community that I've been monitoring for some time now, and I feel that I should share. Actually, I wanted to wait till we get to 1,000 subscribers, but I believe because of popular demands from some members of the community in my DMs asking if there are other types of sources of income in the crypto space that I can introduce them to. And as you guys know, I am not the PHGH Ponzi type that, want to put you into things where they will tell you to put $100 to get $300 or whatever. Those are not part of what we do at Online Money Minds. We try as much as we can to reduce the risk. Okay, so that is why we take time before we share, before sharing information. So this is just one of the things that I am into currently. I participate in currently, and I feel sharing this one because it has a very good potential of making us good amounts of decent income in the crypto space. Guys, if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, share, and also make sure your notification button is turned on so that whenever we drop a video like this, you will get notified. So guys, before I move over to the video of today, please make sure to go through our YouTube channel and you will find a lot of life-changing cryptocurrency video and information and tips on how you can make money online using cryptocurrency. And guys, please don't forget, we are one big family. So make sure to check below this video. You will see a link to our Telegram discussion group and also our WhatsApp group, which actually is locked, but our Telegram group, they are open for discussion, and there you can ask your question 24/7. It is open. Okay, and you always have guys around who will be available to reply you, and if I'm around as well, I will also reply you and attend to your questions. Okay, so that being said, let's head over to the video. The name of this platform is Global USDT Vegas. Now this was actually released I think sometime around October. Okay, sometime around October, and I've been following it up for some days, and today I'm going to be making a video. I'm going to be explaining how the whole thing works, then I'm also going to be making a video on how to step by step on how to get registered. Okay, so first of all, I want to explain some few things. First of all, before you proceed, make sure you are taking 100% responsibility of the outcome of, if you choose to participate in this project. And number one, it is not important. Number two, is not a Ponzi scheme. Number three, is not a smart contract where they tell you deposit $100 and to be growing 1% or 2% every day. No, there is nothing like daily growth or percentage growth in this. It is simple community pool, and I'm going to be explaining that in a short while. So first thing we need to note are the type of apps that are acceptable or that you can use to participate in this community pool. Okay, you can use Tron Leak. I prefer Tron Leak because that is basically what I use for most of my Tron dApps on Tron network. Okay, then Clever is actually a very cool one. Token Pockets as well, and then Mat wallets. These are the 4 wallets that I recommended, though I highly recommend Tron Link. Okay, so you can use any of them to participate in the Global USDT Vegas. Then the packages that are involved, this is actually a file that you can find in their official group. Okay, so I'm going to be dropping the link to this file. You can also download it and you read more about the program, understand how it works and everything. That's how I also got to understand how it works. So the packages involved, there's a package of $50, $100, $200 up to $5,000. so you choose which one you can. And please make sure, note before you proceed, listen to this, participate in things like this with money that you can afford to lose. For me, $50 might not be anything, $100 might not be anything, but for someone out there, $100 might be a huge amount of money, so you might want to consider this before proceeding to registration. So make sure you participate with your spare cash. Spare cash is that money that if you get lost or something happens tomorrow, maybe you even get to the website and the DAPP is no longer there, you won't lose a single sleep over it. Okay, so take notes of that as well. I'm not a financial advisor. So I'm going to be going over to the distribution pattern or how things was. I'm just going to be going straight to a particular place in this file or this document that explains, that summarizes the whole explanation of how money is being distributed. So like I was saying the other time, I said it is not okay, right here, investment ratio. It is not a Ponzi scheme where they tell you to, I'm going to be using $100 for example. It's not a Ponzi scheme where they tell you to invest $100, then at the end of 30 days you get $130. No, what it is that if you deposit is a pool, a community pool. So each time you deposit money into that pool, that money, based on the way the system contract is being developed or coded, that money is distributed in 4 major ways. Okay, now the first one is 40%, which goes to the community levels. Now, what is the community level? Community level is, let's say for example, I'm going to use $100 as an example. Now, if you invest $100, out of that $100, $40 of that is 40%. is going to go to the community. Now, out of that $40 that is going to go to the community, is going to be divided into 2 sections, $20 and $20. Now, $20 is going to go to the last 50 people that registered before you in the system. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are that they are in your network or they are your upline. Okay, they are just random 50 people that registered before you registered. There is a chronological system. Okay, so those people that just on their own, they just registered as members, then you now coming into the pool or the community, you register with $100. Then out of that $100, $40 will be removed. Then out of that $40 that is removed, $20 will go to 50 of them that registered before you. Okay, remaining $20. Now $20 will now be distributed, will now be kept and be distributed to 50 people that register after you. It doesn't necessarily have to be your downlines. Okay, so this is a collective way of distributing money frequently. Now, remember, you removed $40 is being removed from that $100. Now we now have $60 left. That's 60%. Now out of that $60, another $40, which is 40%, we now go to sponsors. That sponsors now, they are now your direct uplines, and this will be extended up to the 14th generation, 14th upline. So now I'm going to explain to you how the next 40%, which is the net $40, is being distributed. So we'll take a look at the hold on, looking for something. Okay, so this is how the next 40% of $40 is being distributed. Okay, now the first person that sponsored you, that is your direct upline, is going to get 15%. That's going to get $15. Now, the person who referred him is going to get $5. That is 5%. Now, you keep counting. Now, the person who referred up to the 6th upline will get $3 each, 3% each. Then it keeps going. So you see that it's more like a community distribution pool. There's nothing like put $100 to collect $30. So you being a member alone, you earn, because as long as people are registering, you get some percentage from them. As long as your downline is registering, you get percentage from them. Okay, and let me also blow your mind. Now, if you also go back to that distribution pattern, we have another 10%. Now that 10% is the ones that are going to go to your downline. That is actually one of the good things about this. If you have an upline, let me say for example, you register under me, and you are my downline, all right, and I deposit $100 into the pool, 10% of $10 is going to be shared with my downline. Okay, it's going to be shared with my downline. So even it simply means that downline is getting from upline is getting from downline. You're getting the point now. So it is just a community money distribution technique. So if you are my downline and me as your upline deposit $100, I'm trying not to use the word invest, because if you say invest somehow, it simply means you are giving money to expect a percentage growth. No, it is a distribution pattern. It is a chronological distribution community. Okay, so if I invest $100, you as my downline, the first and second generation, the first generation gets and second generation gets that shares that 10%. So $10 out of that $100 will be shared among you that are my downline. So this is actually another good way. So now the remaining 10%, which is the top earning guide, are for those who deposit huge funds in the system and have a lot of people under them. This mainly are for people that deposit up to $1,500. So if you deposit $1,500 and you have enough people under you, 10% of your circle's deposits will come to you. So it's a way of earning as a leader, okay, or as a top referral, top promoter, so to say. So it is actually a very, very good platform to participate in. And please note, like I said, there is nothing like percentage increase per day. This is not MMM or Ponzi scheme where they tell you put $1 to collect $3. Like I always say, please, this video is going to be a little bit long, so you have to be patient, pay attention. If it means watching it twice or thrice, do so, because I myself, I had to read this over and over and over and over again before I was able to understand how this whole thing works. Now let's go over to the levels. Okay, remember I told you that you have to, as a member, being a member alone, you can benefit from other people's deposits into the pool. Okay, maybe you are the first 50%, you are among the first 50 people that registered and stuff like that. So but I'm going to be telling you how to get to a point where you have to benefit from those levels. Now if you are under the $50 package member, it simply means that you're going to be getting 35 levels. If you are 200, then it simply means you're going to be getting 35 levels. So this is basically how the whole system works. So if you are depositing $15, then your 40% is going to be shared among 30 people upwards, then 30 people downwards. If you're putting in $100, it's going to be shared among 35 people upwards and 35 people downwards, meaning 35 people that registered before you and 35 people that registered after you. So that is just how the levels and so on and so forth. Remember, you can download the link, this document, to also read more about it. Okay, so we also talk about withdrawal. Talk about withdrawals, how the whole thing works, because some people might be wondering how then does the withdrawals work, because you are putting in $50, you are not expecting a particular percentage growth per day or per month or per week. So how does the withdrawals now work? So I'm just going to enlighten you on that. Okay, so as you can see right here, now if you are on the $50 package, $50 to $300 package, and you accumulate a particular amount and you say, okay, I want to withdraw. Okay, you will only be allowed to withdraw 40% of that amount. Remember, it's a community pool, And the reason why it's done this way is that, for example, you deposit $50. Remember, there is no limit to how much you can get from this community pool, because if, for example, you register today and someone registers tomorrow that is not even your downline and puts in $1,000. Now remember that you being among the first 35 people or first 50 people that are registering before him, you can get a share from him, and that share might even be bigger than your $50, because he's putting in let me say $5,000. Okay, so imagine you putting $50 into a pool, and you are getting, like, at the end of the day, you are getting like $100 worth of earnings in from the pool. You won't be allowed to withdraw the whole $100, because you might withdraw the whole $100 and say, okay, I'm not participating again, and that would be like a cheat to every other person in the system. So if you are a $50 member, you will be allowed to withdraw 40%. So if you get, let me say for example, you get that you now have $100, okay, you'll be allowed to withdraw $40 out of that $100. Then the other $60 will be redeposited back into the pool. And once it's deposited back into the pool, those same people that benefited from you, they will also get bonus again. That is one wonderful thing about it. So if you are lucky enough to be linked to somebody who is always depositing big, man, you have made it, because you keep reaping. Because as long as that person is withdrawing and automatically redepositing again, you are also earning from the person. So that is actually how the deposit and withdrawal work. And every withdrawal, there's a 5% fee. Yes, you might be wondering, those that did this system, how do they benefit? That is where they benefit from. When you want to do a withdrawal, let's say for example $100, you withdraw $40. That's if you're under the $50 membership. You withdraw the $100, you withdraw the $40. Then once the $60 is being reinvested or redeposited back into the system, 5% is being deducted from that one that is deposited, not the one you are collecting. So that 5% is what now goes to the admins or the owners of this platform, or those that are whosoever they are that created the platform. Okay, so that is how they earn. So if you be wondering how the people that have this system or that made this system earn, that is basically how they earn, to the best of my knowledge. So that is how withdrawal and redepositing of funds work. Now, how do you earn? It's very simple. Number one, just being a member. Number two, by referral and your team structure. Number three, by community distribution. You'll be on your own. Somebody will just deposit somewhere, and if you are among the last 35 or the last 50 people that registered, you get bonus into your account. Mainly 0.4%, 0.4%. So that is basically how you earn. So it's very, very simple. Now, why is this system unique? The reason why this system is unique is because, as I'm speaking to you right now, as I'm making this video, or to the best of my knowledge, there is nothing like this in the crypto space as we speak. Most of the things you see that are income generating stuff online, you will likely see something like 1% growth per day, or you have to stake your coin, or you have to do this, you have to do that, you understand. But this is unique, and I believe that a lot of copycats will start coming. Is very usual. A lot of copycats will start coming, and they will want to copy and do some adjustments or modification or whatever, but the original will always be the original. So you can't find anything like this elsewhere. And another reason why it's unique is because once you are connected to a particular member, that each time he deposits, you earn. It is for life. It's like a one-time subscription. You just pay a particular money and you get a lifetime subscription. So each time that member deposits, you get percentage. Each time he withdraws and the system redeposits that fund back, or he upgrades to a higher level, you keep earning. So even if you just pay the $50 and just relax and say, okay, I don't want to do anything, if people keep depositing, you keep earning. So but if you want to earn in the maximum level, like I will want to do myself, make sure to also get out there, put some works in, put some things into practice and work, and also grow your community. Okay, so guys, this is basically how this whole thing works. Okay, it is 100% legit, but I also want to tell you, like I always say from the beginning, make sure you put in money that is your spare cash. What I would advise is you can put in $50, which is the minimum, to test and see how things go. Then you will now know how, if to increase it or not. So I'm going to be making a video on how to get registered. So if you want to know how to get registered or how to sign up, you want to check below this video a link that will show you how to get registered. I'm going to be doing a step-by-step video. This one is just an explanatory video on how the system works. Okay, so guys, if you love our content, if you love what we share, if you love what we do right here, please subscribe, like, please importantly share our content. We put in a lot of effort, a lot of time digging out information from all corners, bringing you the best that we can and minimizing the risk. Always know that cryptocurrency world is a wide west and there are always risks, so make sure to do your own due diligence and also do your own research before you embark on any project. Okay, thank you very much guys, and do have a lovely day ahead.